And in row 3, Ryan Blaney, another one of those with his eye on the title, starting alongside the young sensation Eric Jones, who is coming off his 3rd career victory. Fans on their feet. Green flag is in the air, and the Camping World Truck Series racing for the 9th time at Talladega.
Michael, he got that good start you were talking about.
Yes, he did. Probably a little anxious. Might have hit the gas earlier than expected by Taylor Mawson, and he was able to pull out on Taylor. Got a great push right now from Matt Crafton. You know the beauty part of where Reddick sits right now, Phil? He knows Crafton is just there to push. If he rides on that yellow line, Crafton's not going to do anything crazy. He's an experienced veteran. There won't be a huge bump draft coming from behind. It's just a chance for those two to ride and try to log some laps. But you can see that snarling pack behind them. Their last thing that some of those guys have in mind is riding and logging laps. They want to go.
Well, one of those 4-time champion Ron Hornaday, who made it 3 wide in that outside lane. 51 career victories. He's never got one at Daytona or Talladega. Outside lane prevails that time. Taylor Mawson led the under caution for the first time today for the Camping World Truck Series at Talladega. At least 4 or 5 trucks involved. They were battling for a position on the backside of the top 10.
Yeah, and what happens so frequently at these kind of places is we get accidents in the straightaways. You would think it would be easy to drive these trucks down the straightaway. Not the case. There's Ron Hornaday, 2-time winner here. There's Herman Quiroga, top 10 in points. He's going to take a big hit. Mason Mingus, who had a good qualifying effort in that 15 truck.
There was some side drafting, some bump drafting, and like you said, Phil, it all occurs on the straightaway. Ooh, it looked like Quiroga tried to get into a hole that Eric Jones wasn't sure was there.
Hard hit for Mason Mingus in that 15 truck.
The crazy thing is you know, we're talking lap 10 and 11. You just have to make sure that you understand where gaps are and that they're going to be there this early in the race.
Ryan Sieg swerved to the outside trying to get by. Nowhere to go when Mingus came up in front of him.
Yeah, and hard contact with a 30. Let's take another look at it here. See the blue truck left side of your screen. You see him get sideways, get in the 15 of Mason Mingus, then go to the outside. Nowhere to go for Ron Hornaday or Ryan Sieg.
And that's about as far away from the spotters as you can get. So they're not a ton of help over there.
The top 10. A newcomer to the Camping World Truck Series running 9th is Daniel Suarez right there. Tomorrow he's going to be down in Mexico competing in the NASCAR Toyota Series. But a big wreck on the front stretch.
Ben Kennedy slides out of line and slams the outside wall.
Still got him coming here. Just hold on. You're okay. Brakes. You okay, Ben?
What about his teammate Tyler Reddick, also in the top 5, as we look back at what happened?
Whoa, Nemechek got loose there for some reason.
Maybe he got a push from the 84. Chris Fontaine was right behind him. Maybe Chris got into the back of Nemechek, and that turned him sideways into Ben Kennedy. It didn't look like it was a situation where Nemechek was trying to get in line. Looks like he just got loose. Look again. See how he weaved down to the inside there? With Chris Fontaine, that yellow and blue truck right behind him.
Yeah, and your truck isn't going to get loose just running through the tri-oval here. These things have a lot of downforce on them. It's stuck good there. So the way that looked, it's something made Nemechek's truck turn to the inside, and unfortunately for Ben Kennedy, there he was.
Boy, it sure has to look like maybe Chris Fontaine got into the back of that 8 truck of Nemechek, and unfortunately Ben Kennedy sure paid the price.
Paid it twice.
Yeah, that second hit was hard too.
On board with Matt Crafton.
How many times has Matt Crafton seen this kind of stuff, Phil?
Yes.
He throws to the back of the pack and has to tiptoe through all kinds of different action.
3 p.m. in the East, and we've got 10 laps to go for the Camping World Truck Series at Talladega on Fox.
Oh, contact.
And we've got trouble. Brian Silas out of line. Collects Brennan Newberry. Silas in the grass. And now the caution, 5th one of the day.
Let's take a look at it.
Just probably a bump draft that went wrong.
Looked like a bump draft to the back of Brian Silas. It looked like it was by Brennan Newberry in the 20 truck. Brian does a nice job keeping that truck out of the inside wall. I'm not sure Newberry was quite as fortunate. He didn't hit the inside wall, but he does have some damage to that truck. There it is right there. Silas made some pretty significant contact with Clay Greenfield on his outside. Clay did a nice job maintaining control of his truck.
The view of our championship leader, Matt Crafton.
Wow.
Matt says, thank you for going to the inside after you got together.
And I said I was nervous before that last restart. What's he thinking? From Eric Jones as they come through the tri-oval. White flag will go in the air this time.
No manufacturer help there. We've got a Toyota leading, a Chevrolet pushing him, a Ford running second, and a Toyota pushing him.
Timothy Peters led that lap by 2/100ths of a second.
What can Jones do? Can he get the move? Can he get a hold of the back of the 29 truck of Blaney and push him ahead? Or what's Jeff Burton going to do to the outside?
He's got some help from Tyler Young in the 02 truck.
Look at Taylor Molson and the shove he's giving Timothy Peters down low, who is now pulled away a bit. That middle lane drifting back. Here comes Jeff Burton outside.
4 wide.
That's Spencer Gallagher leading that wide group.
Matt Crafton, our championship leader, has worked his way back into the top 5. And a move being made in that outside lane. Peters pulls high to block. Now look down low. Fontaine is there. Timothy Peters stretching away. Can he hold him off?
Back in your mirror.
Yes, he can. Timothy Peters gets the checkers here at Talladega.
Run over. Great job.